detailed planting section for green farming projects. Vegetables such as edible crops, examples like tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, spinach, kale, carrots, radishes, onions. Planting tips: soil preparation, mix compost or organic matter into soil for nutrients. Spacing, follow recommended spacing to allow airflow and prevent diseases. Watering, use drip irrigation to save water and reduce fungal problems. Seasonal timing, cool season crops for spinach, lettuce, carrots are spring or autumn season. Warm season crops are tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, late spring to summer. Companion planting, basil near tomatoes improves growth and flavor. Carrots near onions reduces pest attacks. Rotation, change planting location every season to prevent soil nutrient depletion. Herbs, some examples are basil, mint, parsley, rosemary, thyme, oregano, and garlic. Benefits are attracting pollinators, repel pests, improve flavor of vegetables, and some techniques are planting clusters for easy harvest and pest management. Use raised beds or containers to control soil quality. Interplant with vegetables to reduce chemical needs. Fruits, some examples are strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, apple trees, pear trees, citrus. And I will give you some planting tips. Berry plants, you can plant them in well-drained soil. Use mulch to retain moisture. Now we are going to fruit trees. Choose disease-resistant varieties. Prune annually to allow sunlight and air circulation. Plant in rows with enough spacing for root growth. Pollination, plant flowering companions to attract bees, clover, lavender, etc. Flowers for pollinators and biodiversity. Some examples are sunflowers, lavender, marigolds, wildflowers, clover, nasturtiums. Benefits are attract bees, butterflies, and beneficial insects. Help in natural pest control, such as marigolds, repel, nematodes. Improve soil health with nitrogen fixing flowers like clover. Planting tips: mix with vegetable gardens for companion planting. Use native wildflowers for low maintenance and higher survival. Trees and shrubs. Some examples are oak, maple, nut trees, nitrogen-fixing trees like acacia or alder. And the purpose is prevent soil erosion, provide shade, and reduce heat, support biodiversity like birds, insects, fungi, and produce fruits, nuts, or timber. Some planting tips are planting clusters or along contour lines to prevent erosion. Use mulch to retain soil moisture. Include nitrogen-fixing plants to naturally improve soil fertility. Innovating planting systems, hydroponics, growing plants in nutrient-rich water without soil. Some examples are lettuce, spinach, herbs in indoor systems. Benefits are uses less water, suitable for urban areas. Aquaponics combines fish farming with hydroponics. Fish waste fertilizes plants. Plants clean water for fish. Some examples are lettuce, tomatoes, basil with tilapia or catfish. Vertical container planting, ideal for urban gardens or small spaces. Use trellises, pots or vertical towers for tomatoes, cucumbers and herbs. Planting techniques for success. Soil testing, ensure the right pH and nutrient levels. Seedling preparation. Start seeds indoors or in greenhouses for early growth. Mulching prevents weeds, retains moisture and improves soil quality. Water management, use drip irrigation or rainwater harvesting. Pest control, encourage beneficial insects such as ladybugs, lacewings. Plant pest-repelling herbs such as garlic, mint and basil. Seasonal rotation. Avoid planting the same species in the same area repeatedly. Record keeping. Track planting dates, growth and yield for improvement. Community project-oriented planting. Educational gardens, such as schools or local communities, can plant vegetables and flowers to teach sustainability. Pollinator gardens combine flowering plants, shrubs, and vegetables to support bees. Fruit forests, agroforestry, plant trees, shrubs, and ground cover together to mimic natural ecosystems. Medicinal or aromatic plants like lavender, chamomile, rosemary for value-added products. Benefits of planting in projects. Environmental, increases biodiversity, reduces carbon footprint and improves soil health. Economic, fresh produce, potential for local sales, value-added products such as herbs and jams. Health, access to fresh, chemical-free food, promotes physical activity. Community and social, encourages collaboration, education, and public awareness. Planting by region. Patmos, Greece. It's a Mediterranean island. Climate is hot with dry summers, mild, wet winters, and saline winds. Vegetables and herbs. They have tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, zucchini, and citrus. Spinach, kale for the winter. Herbs such as oregano, rosemary, thyme, basil, mint. Fruit and trees. Olive trees, fig trees, pomegranate. Citrus like lemons, oranges, almond, and carob trees. Flowers and pollinators. Lavender, wild thyme, marigolds. Sunflowers, daisies. Planting tips. Use terraces or raised beds to prevent soil erosion. Heavy mulching to reduce evaporation. Drip irrigation or rainwater harvesting. Companion planting. Tomatoes with basil, eggplant and marigold. Southern Italy. Its Mediterranean mainland. Climate has hot summers, mild winters, fertile soil, vegetables and herbs. Tomatoes, bell peppers, zucchini, eggplants. Beans, peas, fennel, artichokes. Basil, rosemary, thyme, oregano. Fruit and trees. Citrus, oranges, lemons, mandarins, olive and fig trees, grape vines, peaches, plums, apricots. Flowers and pollinators. Lavender, sunflowers, marigolds, wildflowers, and flowering hedges. Planting tips. Cover crops in winter to protect soil. Plant trees on slopes to reduce erosion. Agroforestry. Combine fruit trees with vegetables. Bonn in Germany. Temperate climate. Mild summers, cold winters, moderate rainfall. Vegetables and herbs. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, lettuce. Root crops, carrots, beets, radishes, potatoes. Cruciferous vegetables, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower. Herbs, parsley, dill, chives, thyme. Fruit and trees, apples, pears, cherries, plums. Berries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. Nut trees, hazelnuts, walnuts. Flowers and pollinators. Sunflowers, marigolds, nasturtiums, clover, and wildflowers for bees and butterflies. Planting tips. Start seedling indoors early spring. Crop rotation to maintain soil fertility. Winter cover crops, clover, vetch. Mix flowering plants among vegetable beds. Planting techniques. Soil preparation. Test soil for pH and nutrients. Mix organic matter or compost before planting. Seedling and planting. Start seeds indoors. Temperate regions. Direct sow for warm season crops, Mediterranean. Transplant seedlings carefully to avoid root damage. Watering and mulching. Use drip irrigation where possible. Mulch around plants to retain moisture and reduce weeds. Pest management. Companion planting to repel pests naturally. Introduce beneficial insects. Avoid chemical pesticides wherever possible. Seasonal planting. Plant according to local climate and growing season. Rotate crops to maintain soil fertility. Companion planting examples. Tomatoes and basil repel pests. Improve flavor. Carrots with onions protect from carrot fly. Beans and corn. Beans fix nitrogen. Corn provides support.